Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be a review and also swatches of the new Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And I'm wearing this palette on my eyes right now, and I actually did a get ready with me video that I think is already up. If it is already up, I will link it down below if you want to see which colors I used and how I got this look. But I really like this palette, and I just wanted to review it for you guys and give you swatches of the colors. So this palette retails for, I believe it's 50-ish. It's either $49.50 or $52. I will put the correct price down here somewhere. But this is the newest palette from Too Faced, and it is colors inspired by desserts and chocolates. It comes in a really pretty brown tin container. I really like it because it's sturdy, although the closure isn't very strong. But as far as traveling, this is gonna be pretty sturdy, and it should protect your eyeshadows pretty well. On the inside, there's this gorgeous mirror with this really pretty outlining, like scrapbook-ish type decoration. I really like it. All of the eyeshadows here are made with the same like cocoa powder that the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer is made of. Oh, and it smells so good. When I first saw pictures of this palette and reviews online, I honestly wasn't too crazy about it. It looked like most of the colors were actually quite similar to one another, but when I went into Sephora and I looked at it with my own two eyeballs, it is gorgeous. None of the colors are identical to each other, so there's definitely a variety, and yeah, it's a perfect everyday neutral color palette. So let's get on with the swatches. It does come with a little film on top of the eyeshadows that has the names of all of them. So the first row that I'm going to swatch is that one right there, and I will let you know the name of the colors from left to right. Yes. Okay. So the first one is right here. It's called Gilded Ganache, and it's a really pretty dark brown with gold shimmer. And as you can tell, it does go on really creamy. The one right next to that is called White Chocolate, and this is a matte skin color. It is really pretty. On me, as you can see, it only shows up just a little bit, but it is super gorgeous for a highlight or even a blending color too. Next one over is Milk Chocolate, and this is a medium warm brown, perfect for the crease. And the matte colors are a little bit hard to work with just because they are mattes, so it might take one or two swatches to really build up the color, but the metallic ones, as you will see later on with some of the swatches, are really creamy. Next one over we have is Black Forest Truffle, and this is a purple burgundy with some pink shimmer. This one did feel a little bit gritty when I was swatching it, but it does go on pretty well too. And the last one in the top row is called Triple Fudge. This is a dark brown color. In the pan, it actually looks darker than the Gilded Ganache, but in the swatch, this actually comes off darker, and I think it's just because it has more pigment, whereas this is a matte color. So like I said, the mattes are a little bit troublesome to work with, but not too bad. Okay, next I'm gonna swatch the middle row. Alright, the first one in that row is called Salted Caramel, and this is a really pretty, how do I describe it? It's like a peachy brown. I have this in my crease, and I love the like peachiness of it, if that makes sense. It's really unique, and for a matte, this is actually a matte color, and for a matte, this one actually swatches really, really well. Next one over is called Marzipan, and this color is absolutely gorgeous. I have that color on my eyelids, and it is a creamy, metallic, like beigey pink color. The one thing that Too Faced does really, really well, in my opinion, is metallic shades. They're always so creamy, so pigmented, and really, really easy to work with. The next one over is called Semi-Sweet. This color is also matte, and it is an in-between shade between Milk Chocolate and Triple Fudge. This, I believe, is about 2 swatches, but this is actually pretty pigmented and one of the better mattes in the palette. Next one over is called Strawberry Bonbon, and it is a really pretty pale pink. Again, this one is also matte, and this is about 2 swatches of it, and this is I would say a semi-pigmented shade. Next one over is called Candied Violet. This is a purple shade with some pink glitter. This one I also felt was a little bit chalky, and actually chalky is not really the color I'm looking for. It's gritty. When I was swatching it, it does feel a little bit gritty. I think part of that is because of the glitter, but also I think it's part of the way the shadow is, but still a pretty beautiful color. And the last one in that row is called Amaretto. This is a really gorgeous metallic-y burgundy color. I have this in my outer corner into my crease. It is a beautiful shade, and again, this one kind of goes along with the Marzipan, that they're both really creamy and metallic shades. And finally, I'm going to swatch the last row for you. And the first color in that last row is called Hazelnut, and this again is a gorgeous metallic medium brown shade. It is one of the most pigmented and one of the most beautiful colors in my opinion. Next one is Creme Brulee. I also really love this color. It is, again, as you can tell, a metallic color, and like I said, the metallics swatch really, really beautifully, and they're super, super pigmented. And this I would describe as a dirty gold color. Next one over is called Haute Chocolate. This is a little bit more brown than Hazelnut. Hazelnut actually contains a little bit more red in my opinion. But again, it's another metallic shade and also swatches beautifully. Next one over is called Cherry Cordial. This is a matte burgundy shade with some silver glitter. So because of its matte base, again, it's one of the harder ones to work with. This is about 2 swatches, but it does have, I don't know if you can tell, it does have very, very fine glitter in it. And the very last one is called Champagne Truffle. I have this one as a highlight in the inner corners as well as under my brow bone, and it is one of the metallic shades. Beautiful, beautiful color, and it is a, I would say, a whitish pink color. So overall, I actually really, really like this palette. There's some gorgeous shade in there. My favorites, I will tell you, are Gilded Ganache, Salted Caramel, Marzipan, Amaretto, Hazelnut, Creme Brulee, and Haute Chocolate, as well as the Champagne Truffle. As you can tell, most of my favorites are the metallic ones. They are super gorgeous. My cons about this palette, I would say some of the matte shades are not as creamy as others. The Salted Caramel and the Semi-Sweet are 2 of the better matte shades. And also I would have preferred if they actually had the names of the colors underneath the eyeshadow instead of this, just because I have to take this off and then it's just, I don't know, I just like having the name of the colors underneath the eyeshadows. I think it just is more convenient. I don't know. But like I said, overall, totally worth the purchase. I would highly recommend to go out and buy it, especially if you like neutral shades. If you like the Urban Decay Naked palettes, this one is pretty comparable, especially with the metallic shades. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that the review and swatches helped you in your decision whether or not to buy this palette. I will also include a blog post. Link to my blog will be down below to that post, and I'm going to also post pictures of the swatches so you can see them a little bit more up close as well as the palette. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!